Greetings everyone, Eric here, and welcome back to another product review. In this video, we're going to be looking at TC Electronics' little Ditto. Before we get started, let me just remind you guys that if you're looking for a cool little VPN service, down in the description, you'll find a link or a code to allow you to try out Pro XPN, which is a VPN service. It's a really good service, and you can use my code to get a percentage off your basic premium function. So make sure you check that out and support the channel a little bit. And it basically gives you something really cool, but still supports the channel. So yay! So the Ditto is a looper pedal, as its name kind of gives away if anyone's a fan of Pokemon. And it's a super simple, as you can see, very small little setup. It's a one knob, one button little configuration. So it's super simple, but it gives you the basic things that you need in a looper pedal. Basically, this thing has some true bypass. So if true bypass is the thing that you're worried about, it's got it. They conveniently stagger, which I like, the input and output so that they can fit all of these electronics into this little die cast. And it is metal. It's really nice. It's got a nice little LED right here in the middle. It has to be powered, so you do need a power cable, either from your patches of, if you have a pedal board, you usually have a dedicated power output, which has a bunch of outputs. So you need either one of those or just a single 9-volt power supply. But it works really nice. It even has a little USB device input right here, so you can plug it in your computer. I haven't really messed with that yet. Not sure exactly what it does. I have the website up, and it's not really talking much about stuff, so it might be just for firmware updates, or maybe even so you can unload some of the things that you save on here. You might be able to unload them onto your computer. I'll have to check that out because it has internal memory. It has to in order to save what you're doing. But it's really nice. The light is very bright. The knob feels really well, and it's simply just a loop level. So once you've gotten your little loop going, this controls the level, so you can have it so it's repeats what you're doing, but at a slightly lower level, so that way if you wanted to, you could solo over it or something like that. It does offer up to 5 minutes of a loop, but with unlimited overdubs, and you can also undo and redo things. The one button is really nice. If you've never used a pedal like this that only has the one button, it's a very simple process. Click once, the little light goes red, it's now recording. So it'll record whatever it hears. Click again, and now it's just going to loop whatever it recorded. And this little LED will grow green. If you press it once more, basically it's going to keep looping what you hear, but now you can overdub, meaning you can play something back over top of it. Press again to stop that feature, and then it'll just keep playing what you did. At that point, if you didn't like what you overdubbed there, just press and hold, and it'll undo it. Now, it doesn't delete what it just did, it simply undoes it for now. If you really want to put it back in, hold it again, and it'll pull back the pre-recorded one that you just did. Otherwise, just tap once to get a new overdub going. And then if you need to stop it, all you need to do is double tap. Once it double taps, it pauses. And the cool thing is, once it pauses, you can simply tap it again, and it'll start playing all over again, and you keep going. If you want to basically wipe the slate clean and start over from fresh, when you stop it, you double tap and hold, and it'll remove whatever the thing you did. And you can even do that even after you've had a pause. If you tap and hold one more time, after you've already double tapped it, it'll just erase what you have. And then the LED will turn off when there's nothing to be played. So you'll know if you have something that needs to be playing, even if you're not hearing anything, because it'll start blinking green to let you know that, hey, it has something recorded on it still. So that's really nice. The knobs feel well. The button feels really responsive. It works very well. We're going to switch over to me basically messing around with it. I'm just going to play a distorted loop, and then I'm going to do a clean loop. On the distorted loop, I'm actually going to go through turning that, and then hitting all the buttons and stuff and doing all that kind of stuff. So I'll see you over there, and basically after that, I'll do a clean loop just so you can hear what it sounds like clean. If you want to know what my signal chain is, basically I'm going from a Epiphone SG, it's one of their kind of budget models, going into my Boss Katana, and then outputting that directly into my computer, going through pulse cab simulation, which I use my own impulse responses from my cabinet, so it just makes life a lot easier. So let's get over to the fun. All right, so that's pretty much it with this pedal. The reason I've actually got other pedals that I want to try out, but I want to do this one first because this pedal allows me to do something pretty interesting, which is I can have a pedal sitting on a table, and what I can do is I can loop a riff that I play or something that I'm playing, which frees my hands up so I can sit here and kind of mess with the knobs of other pedals without having to stop playing for a moment. So this will just be very convenient and allow me to kind of mess with things and toy around with things. Plus there's some stuff in my band, music-wise, that I want to get into something more fun, and right now we're a 3-piece band, so in order for me to do more kind of fun melodic stuff or even like some heavy stuff, and I want to do some lead on it, sometimes I lose obviously sound, so this could come in real handy. But yeah, you can pick this thing up for just under $100. It's really nice. I highly recommend it. Link in the description to where you can check it out on Amazon, of course. And then yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if you want to see more of my content. In the description, there's all kinds of links to different things you can do to support me, either on Patreon, Ko-fi. You can also check out my classes on Skillshare, which allow you to learn something, but also help support the channel. But yeah, if you have any suggestions on things you'd like me to draw, on products you'd like to review, like pedals and all, because I want to get into doing music as well as art stuff, leave little comments in the descriptions and all that lovely fun stuff. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.